brief as possible. The central issue of our encounter is about the reported visit of President Akufo-Addo to our district and his activities during the visit. The climax of the visit is ostensibly to commission a factory as part of his deceitful one district, one factory project for Central Afram Plains district. Again, it is reported that the President Akufo-Addo will inspect the Bonsu Community Day Senior High School built by the Elsewhere administration, John Dramani Mahama. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe that Akufo-Addo and his government has exhausted all the alternatives in fulfilling their empty promises. All that they know is either renaming or converting existing projects and claiming ownership. That notwithstanding, we expect the president to be truthful at all times to the people of Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, we are compelled to let the public know the truth in the midst of the falsehood about the supposed one district, one factory project and many other abandoned projects started by the previous government. The factory which will be commissioned by President Akufo-Addo is the Maro Forestry Company Limited. This company is an entirely private entity which deals in timber products, production of plywood, rotary veneer, poles, swamp timber, and wood biomass in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, the Maro Forestry Company Limited, which is a private sector initiative, was established in the district as far back as 2010. This information and other history of the company is available on the company's official website, www.maroforestry.com. It therefore beats the imagination of the right-thinking citizens of our district why a company established in 2010 suddenly becomes a project of one district, one factory. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to remind ourselves that President Akufo-Addo and the NPP government, while in opposition, promised to establish a cornflakes factory for the people of Central Afram Plains. This promise has not been delivered, yet we are slapped in the face with these gargantuan deceptions. His Excellency former President John Dramani Mahama, the visionary leader, promised our district a community day senior high school. This was after the Mills Mahama government had created an independent Central Afram Plains district. The promise was delivered, and at the moment they were leaving office, the community senior high school was completed, painted and finished, with little finishing works like electricity extension to be done. 3 years into the administration of President Akufo-Addo, minor work has still been abandoned, making the community day school a near white elephant. We are wondering what exactly the president intends to do when he visits the community day senior high school. Ladies and gentlemen, it is important for us to mention that several other important projects with which was to commensurate with the new status of our district, like District Assembly Block, to host the administrative offices of the district, district police quarters, some community electrification extension projects, district court, etc., which were all started by the elsewhere John Dramani Mahama administration, has contemptuously been abandoned. It becomes no longer surprising how the Akufo-Addo and his government have neglected the people of Central Afram Plains. Even a bungalow initiated by Mahama administration to house the district chief executive have also left to rot in the bush. However, we want to bring to the notice of the president and that his government is yet to achieve even a single project in the Central Afram Plains district since it took over in 2017. Therefore, anything good he sees in Central Afram Plains as he comes on Friday, including the district itself, is of NDC's achievement. Let this